land from afar to celebrate and to break bread with one another during the holiday season. Money has been wasted buying toys and gifts for some with money that they did not have. And many have shared the gift of love with those that are less fortunate. And now here we are at the close of another year fastly approaching, the new year, 2020. A time of which people have started to make their New Year's resolutions, a time to which people will start to focus on all the accomplishments that they're expected to make at the close of the next year. We're at a time where people have pigged out for the holidays only to work it out in the new year. A time where people spent money that they didn't have from their savings or from their stash only to work on replenishing it in the new year. A time where people have made promises to their kids to buy things that weren't afforded for Christmas with their next paycheck in the new year. I say this is the time that people are doing self-evaluations on themselves for improvement in the coming year. Oh, come on now. Many of you in here today in the house, you've already got your resolutions taped on your walls and written on the mirrors of your homes. And many of you have made resolutions every year, only not to have accomplished any of them at the end of the year. Year after year, making the declaration that this is my season and things only seem to have gotten worse. Perhaps you lost your job. It seemed like you couldn't save money and things just seemed to be going wrong. And some of you lost relationships that you thought would last forever. And family was fighting against you. And it seemed like the more you help people, the more you lost. Are there any believers today that can testify that I've gone through so that something has got to change in 2020? In fact, I believe that there are some people in the household today that can admit that I've gone through some things in 2016 and 2017, 2018 and 2019. And so 2020, I'm making the declaration that this is my season. This is my time.
Come on now. Come on.
People Come on. That will speak from the earth to the heaven and declare that this is my season and this is my time. Come on now. Would you touch 3 people in the house around you and say it like you mean it? This is my season. This is my time. Come on now. Touch 3 people and let them know this is my season. This is my time. This is my time. So that the heavens, praise God, can release your blessings. Writes a letter to the church of Philippians in remembrance of them to assure them that some things are necessary. And to rejoice when in fact you yourself are not in a good place. But we know those that are Bible readers that Paul is an example while enduring moments of captivity and of despair of one that can and will praise God even when times are hard. You know the story when Paul and Silas were in prison and began to don't feel like praying. God will shake the very foundation of the thing that is trying to bind you up and supernaturally set you free, because where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. Philippians was a church that Paul loved and only heard good things about. Since his visit there, they were growing in the faith and they helped Paul, and they were the only church that helped him financially. Philippi was a Roman colony, the capital city of Macedonia, and Paul was basically telling the believers to not do as the Romans do, but to live the worthy of the gospel, to do everything without grumbling, and to be like-minded, having the same love, being of one spirit and of one mind. He reminded them that their confidence was not in their own abilities as Christians, but that we must walk by faith. For we are the circumcision that worship God in spirit and rejoice in Christ Jesus and have no confidence in the flesh. Believers were poor Jews that followed the law of Moses, and Gentiles that were converted into Christianity. And it appears that they had concerns about Paul's apprehension and how it would affect his gospel ministry. I think somebody perhaps thought that Paul's incarceration will hinder the furtherance of the gospel. But Paul immediately assures them that his incarceration only furthers the gospel, and second, reminds them of who he really is. In chapter 1, verse 12, he tells them, but I would that ye should understand that the thing which happened to me have fallen out rather into the furtherance of the gospel. And in the 14th verse, he spoke of how him being held up only gave others the boldness that they didn't have before to proclaim the gospel without fear. What Paul was saying is that depending on your perspective, being held up could be a hindrance to what you're trying to do, or depend on how you look at the situation, it could be a blessing. In other words,
come on now, come on.
In the last season, it's going to be the thing that's going to bless you in this season.
Come on now, come on.
Tell people and let people know who you are and where you come from. And can I tell you that I didn't just always get here? And can I tell you that I wasn't always saved? And can I tell you that you don't know what it took for me to get here? And can I tell you that you don't know what I had to give up? That you don't know my story? And can I tell you, like the songwriter said, you don't know my song? Good God from Zion. Paul reminds the church of Philippians first concerning zeal and Pharisee that he was passionate about persecuting the church. He was a Hebrew of the Hebrews that led in the endeavors against the church, and the Christians were afraid of him, and now they are following him. So if anybody had any reason to have confidence in themselves and in their own abilities, it was Paul. Paul said that what I lost, I counted dung, that I may win Christ. But what things were gained to me, he said that I counted them lost. In other words, what you lost ain't nothing compared to what you're going to gain
Come on. Amen.
I counted not myself apprehending.
Somebody hear you.
That I do. I forget those things that are behind me, and I reach forth to the things that are before me. And I tell you that there is no progression in looking back. And he said that I count not myself apprehending. And can I paraphrase right here? Is that all right? No, I haven't reached my goals, and I'm still striving to get there. You got to forget about what's behind you, and you got to reach before toward the things that are before you, toward the place that you're trying to get to, or the things that you're trying to obtain. And can I tell you that what's behind you ain't bigger than what's before you? But God is not of those that look back, but to those that move forward. Martin Luther King Jr. said that if you can't fly, then run. And if you can't run, he said, then walk. He said, if you can't walk, then crawl. And if you can't crawl, he said, keep moving forward. Whatever you do, keep moving forward. Martin said to keep moving forward. But can I tell you that sometimes when moving forward gets hard, and even when you feel like you can't go on, when you feel like you're too tired to go any further, when you feel like you've done all that you can do and you can't do no more, when you feel like there's no more moving forward in you, good God from Zion, Paul said to press. Paul said you got to press.
All right, press on. Come on.
Feel like you can't go on. Paul said you got to press on. I said you got to press on. Paul said you got to press on. Would you do me a favor? Would you turn to your neighbor and tell your neighbor press?
Neighbor press.
Just in case that neighbor didn't get it. And look at the one on the other side of you and tell that neighbor press.
Press. Press.
Can you look at the person behind you and tell that neighbor press? Good God. You gotta press on. You gotta press on. You gotta keep on. You gotta keep on moving on. What you do, best neighbor, and shake that neighbor's hand and tell that neighbor, this is your season. This is your time. Let me tell you, your season is in your press. This is your season. This is your time. Come on now, shake that neighbor's hand.
Amen. Amen.
You gotta mean it. This is my time. My good God.
Amen. Amen.
Good God from Zion. Good God from Zion. This is my season. And I prophesy to somebody in this house on today. And can I tell you that this year won't be the same? That this year is going to be different. I know all the other years, it didn't seem like nothing happened. But this year is not going to be the same. This year is going to be different. I know they gave up on you in the last season. They're going to wish that they was with you in this season.
All right. Amen. Amen. You better preach.
And can I tell you that it's not going to be the same? And can I tell you that you're going to make it? You're going to make it in this season. Good God from Zion. That the devil won't steal your purpose. The devil won't kill your dreams. The devil won't steal in the name of Jesus. Because this is your season. Good God from Zion. And can I tell you that promotion and elevation is coming your way? Can I tell you that your approval is in this season? And can I tell you that you approve for the car? Can I tell you that you approve for the house? Can I tell you that you got the job in this season? In this season, good God from Zion. And can I tell you, Pastor Wallace, that God is going to supply your every need? Good God from Zion. And can I tell you, Mother Wallace, that God is going to work it out for you in this season? And can I tell you, Stephanie, that God turns it for you in this season? Can I tell you, Michelle, it's going to be all right. God's going to work it out for you in this season. Get out from Zion. Because we've been enduring for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. Good God, good God, good God from Zion. Good God from Zion. Good God from Zion. Hallelujah. 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 My God, my God, my God. This has been a trying week for me. And I knew that God had a message for some people today. I knew that God wanted to tell somebody on today that we've been endured for a moment. Joy comes in the morning. As I got attacked in my body, I got sick. All this week I couldn't get up, I couldn't move. I was like, God, what's going on? It came from out of nowhere. I got up this morning to get ready. My joints started locking up on me. I said, good God from Zion, devil, you a liar. But I got to keep on, keep it on. All week long, it's like I couldn't meet my goals. And then when I felt like giving up, God said, Ronnie, you got to press. You got to press on. Because that's the message. You got to press on. Good God from Zion. So I continue to press on. Then I woke up yesterday morning. And I felt like I was getting better. And I got up and I started moving around. And then I started getting a headache. I started feeling bad again. I was like, let me just take one pill and lay down for about an hour. Then maybe I'll be okay. I laid down for that hour. You hear my voice. I've been dealing with this thing all week out of nowhere. I laid down for a second. And as soon as I laid down, God said, want to get up. He said, you can't believe what you see. You got to believe what I say. And I said, get up. God said, get up. He said, you got to press your way out of this thing. I began to walk around my house. I began to pray. I began to speak the word of God all over this stuff. Devil, you a liar. Devil, you a liar from the pits of hell. And I sent every attack back. Every attack that was assigned to me back in the name of Jesus. But look what Paul said. He said, I count myself as not apprehended. Paul said, I haven't made it yet. Paul said, I haven't arrived yet. Paul said, I haven't got there yet. He said, I'm still striving. He said, so I got to press. He said, I got to forget. I got to forget about what's behind me. And I got to look toward what's before me. He said, and I got to press. I got to press my way through. I looked up the word press. And it means to exert continuous physical force or to apply pressure And even in this week, God said, Wanda, you've got to exert some physical force, some continuous physical force. If you want to get over this thing, if you want to get past this thing, if you want to get to the place where you need to be, you got to press your way through. And so I begin to press. I begin to press. I begin to apply pressure. And then Paul said, toward the mark, I looked at the mark, and God showed me the bullseye. He said it's the bullseye. The mark is the bullseye. It is the thing that you're trying to obtain, good God, from Zion. And he said that's the thing that you got to keep your eyes on, the thing that you're trying to obtain. And so I said, okay, God, I know I got an assignment. I know I got work to do, and I got my eyes on it. And regardless of how I feel, I'm going to press my way through this. Good God from Zion. And so he said, for the mark of the prize, because after all the pressing, after all the moving forward, after doing all that I had to do, when I could not do no more, he said there's a prize at the end of all of this. There's a prize that I'm going to win. Good God from Zion. The prize. Now, and I know we pressing. I know we pressing for the house. And I know we trying to get the car. And I know we want a promotion. And I know we need money in the bank. I know we got financial issues, somebody. I know, but Paul said, I'm not looking for none of that. He said, I'm not looking for none of that. He said, I'm pressing toward the mark of the prize of the high calling. Because at the end of the day, at the end of my journey, at the end, when it's all over, when I can't do no more, when it's all said and done, Paul said the prize of the high calling. He said, I'm going to spend every day in eternity with my Savior.
Amen.
With my Savior.
Amen.
He said, by and by.
Yes, ma'am.
For the day it's going to be when all the saints of God come together as one. Tell our story, good God from Zion, of how we overcome. But that we all understand it better by and by. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
That's all right.
Hallelujah. Can you sing that song by and by? Hallelujah. By